Welcome to Steampunk Tuesday. I'm Ian.
And this is Mike.
I have a Steampunk Christmas journal page today.
Oh, one of many.
No, just the one.
Oh.
Now let's get carried away, shall we? It'll be Easter soon.
So you're only going to do one Christmas project?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, okay. Fair enough then.
Let's get cracking.
Well, I flitted around the studio like the Christmas fairy, collecting all my various wares that I'm going to use today.
And you've got a fair amount here today,
I have. So first of all, I've got my trusty Reeves copper acrylic paint.
Lovely.
Sponge dauber for said paint. I give it a really good wash every time I use
So
it.
this is one of the circular ink blending foams that you're going to use for paint.
From Mr. Tim, yeah. I have one with Vintage Photo on. Already. And I have Vintage Photo just there.
That's the water-based one. Are you sure you don't want the solvent-based one?
No, thank you.
Okie dokie.
Okay. I've also got an edge scruffer,
which
we'll talk about in a minute if you've not seen it before. I have some very fine copper florist wire. Had that 15 years. Not this one pack, I've got a big box of it. A 2-inch punch. This one is a Stampin' Up one.
2-inch circle.
Circle, yes. I also have a piece of chipboard.
Black mount board.
Yeah, it's chipboard, mount board, same, isn't it really?
It's the sort of stuff you put in pictures, isn't it, for a frame?
Then I have the Tim Holtz Gadget Gears Deep
Biggs
die, and that's the one I'm going to use. You can just about see it there. Seen better days as this. It's had a lot of hammer.
It's been well loved.
Oh, very well loved.
Very, very well loved.
I also have an 8x8 piece of craft card.
Is this going to be your substrate? This is what you're going to be working on?
Yes.
So what are we doing? Are we doing an art journal page or are we doing a card?
Art journal page.
Doing an art journal page, right.
Okay, and then I have the sheet that I've collected. So I've got my Christmas tree image.
Very nice.
I have my Happy Holidays from Verne Industries banner.
Lovely.
And I've also made some little dials. We have Verne Industries with Santa, Naughty and Nice. Verne Industries with Santa, Humbug or Festive. And Verne Industries with Santa, Ice or Snow.
Like it. They're extremely Christmassy then, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I like the naughty but nice gauge.
Yes, I like that one as well. I might make those next year to sell. You never know. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm just going to nip out downstairs and put some of the self-adhesive backing on this one particular image.
Oh, okay, the big one.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And then I'll come back and I'll cut that out and then we'll punch these out and we'll chat while I'm going.
Okay, so you're cutting and punching everything out.
I am, but I'm going to do that downstairs. I'm going to punch these out while we're chatting.
Right, they don't need to know where you're going to be doing it.
Okay. It all helps, I suppose, for the big picture.
It's going to be one of them days today, isn't it?
I think so.
Fire away.
Okay, so been downstairs and I have stuck it on some of the self-adhesive that we use. I'm just going to trim it out. I've got a new scalpel blade because the other one we had, or I had, you could have ridden bare ass to London on it. That's one of my mum's or my dad's old sayings. If a blade wasn't sharp, you could ride bare ass to London on it.
It's a good old English word, that, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm sure it has continental origins, but
I'm sure it does. So I'm just going to cut this out. Oops. I found the X-cut ruler, by the way.
Oh, lovely. Well, a X-cut ruler. There is two, or supposed to be two.
Yeah.
I bought you one.
Let's not
Just
go.
so you wouldn't keep stealing mine and then mine disappeared
Let's
again.
not go there, shall we? I'll buy you a new one.
That's nice.
But after it's covered in paint. I was looking for a ruler to stir the paint up with, and I thought, oh, that looks alright.
You told me you'd used the Tim Holtz one.
I told you anything you were cross at the time. I'm not likely to tell you the truth when you're cross, am I?
Well, this is true.
I'm not that daft. So that'll go
That's
into
nice.
there.
I like the colours on that.
Yeah, it's
Very festive green.
yes, it is. Then I've got my little banner here, which I'll just trim.
Fishtail banner, I believe.
I believe that is the name for it. Yes. So just one. And I saw our parcel lady this morning in a different car.
Really?
Mrs. Bentley,
Mrs. Bentley.
which is quite funny, really.
Yes. Mrs. Bentley's the lady that delivers our parcels.
She works for Hermes, I think, or
Yes.
Hermes or whatever it's called.
We used to have a square punch, didn't we, that we could just nip that out with a long time ago.
Yeah, I think we did.
I think when we got rid of all the class kit stuff,
may have been in
it
there.
probably was in there, yeah.
There we go.
Because obviously this is the new filming station that we're at.
Oh, it
And
is.
do you remember the old wobbly table?
Don't wobble
It's
anymore.
absolutely solid.
So what I'll do with that one,
It's marvellous.
it is marvellous actually. I'll just,
No more wobbly tables.
no more excuses then, is there?
I'm not likely to knock over a cup of coffee or spill any water on this one because
It doesn't go
it
anywhere.
doesn't go anywhere now. And when you accidentally knock it,
It hurts.
it doesn't go anywhere.
I walked into it earlier and it blooming hurts. We're in like a little alcove, aren't we now?
Yes.
Have they seen the studio?
I don't know whether I did a complete kind of like tour. I showed them that the filming station was in the corner where with all my shelves and everything, but I didn't do an in-depth kind of this is where I work.
Okay, so that's the banner. Distressed. Put that there.
You lost interest halfway through that explanation, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I can tell.
Right.
He's like that, ladies and gents. He asks me a question and then he doesn't wait for the answer.
If it doesn't get the answer quick enough. Oh, it's a long drawn out.
But then again, you also disappear off halfway through sentences as well, don't
I
you?
do, yeah. My mind goes on to something else.
Grasshopper brain.
Grasshopper man, that's what my mum used to say.
Mm. She was right.
She was. As rough as you want with this, it's great.
Mm. Well, you've got the thicker, we've got a backing on which makes it a bit thicker and a bit more sturdier, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. There we are.
Are you going to add some painty splatters?
I think I'm going to painty splatters before I put the cogs on.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just going to...
Right, so adding distress ink now.
Yeah, just to pick up. I'm not going mad with it, I just want to pick up to show it so we can see the
Just grungy in it a bit.
grungy edgy a bit, yeah.
Grungy.
And then what I'm... It's not on that one, is it? That's the top.
No, that's the lid. I told you it was going to be one of them days.
Alright, and I'll use that. So I'm going to cover it up, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a... at the edge. That's in the behind,
Yes.
so
It will be hidden.
rather than me getting it all over the table.
Yes. So are we going to do white acrylic paint splatters?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I need to get you some white acrylic
yeah.
paint then, don't I?
So we have...
Because everything's now at my fingertips here.
It's truly amazing in here,
It
ladies and
is.
gentlemen.
I literally don't have to move a muscle. I can be as lazy as I want.
So that's my background done. I'm just going to peel off the adhesive. I prefer to use the adhesive than use tape because or glue.
You're going to have to stand up now, aren't you?
Yes. And because I've curled it all, I can't see the edges. That's not bad. Oh, that's not bad at all for me.
But hey, let you just be careful when you sit back
Thank
down.
you,
So
Mike.
I'll move your chair out of the way.
Oops, thank you very much.
That wasn't your knee then, was it?
No, it wasn't. The chair's a bit wibbly wobbly.
Shall I get rid of some of this rubbish? Seeing as
Thank you.
Normally I'm on bin monitor, but we didn't bring the bin over, did we?
No, we didn't. So, just leave that for a moment. I'm quite pleased with that. I like the edges on it.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yes.
So we'll just put that up there for now.
Mm-hmm.
I say up there, it's in front of the monitor, but you can't see that. So next, I'm not doing the paint yet.
I'm just cleaning the brush ready.
Okay, I'm just going to grab.
After I did my last art journal page, my chilling with the snowmies, I didn't wash my brushes. I just left them in water. Oh, look, it's only been a couple of days. You know, at least it's not a year like the last lot.
Yeah, but they did actually come out quite well.
They did actually.
I was amazed. Right, so I've got my die, so I need my bottom plate.
Your sandwich.
My sandwich, yes. I'm only doing that one, so I'll just put it there like that.
Mm-hmm.
on top. Oh, there we are.
That's it. Push it into
It's the cracking noise that I don't like. It puts me off.
It puts everybody off. I remember the first time we ever got the big shot, and we thought we'd broken it
Yeah,
on
we
the first day.
There we are, cat. There we are.
Lovely stuff.
One. You can have all the bits over there, Mike.
Just pop them in my hands here.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to just quickly release any of the pieces that are stuck in?
No, I think I'll just leave it.
It's best if you do.
Okay, I tell you what.
Under that bit.
I tell you what. I'll release a few of the pieces that may be stuck in there.
This is why the foam is well loved, you see, because it's been pushed down, pushed down, and pushed down.
I might be better with a pokey tool rather than a scalpel.
I would do, but I don't know where it is.
I can see an accident happening.
It's an accident
Waiting to happen. Yes.
Welcome to my world.
I think no, it's all out.
There's a
They're all out.
Yeah, I was
They're
going to
all
say
out
there's a
there.
compass here. Well,
That's fine.
no, you've missed one. There we
That's
go.
it.
And there.
I'm not using that one.
I know you're not, but do it right. Does it right.
I'll remind you of that.
Oh, I just found the pocket tool.
Excellent.
Woohoo!
Right, what's that? Where's that come from?
It's one of the plates that you don't need. Let me move those out the way.
Okay. Oh, come on, you blooming thing. There we go. That will be number 2.
Okay, well while you're doing that, let me poke out these bits here.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Okay.
it's always best to take your bits out before you put it away.
There's no answer to that, is there?
Well, it's just one of those things. You need to give the foam time to relax. It's like when you've had a bookcase or something on a carpet for a while,
Oh, yeah.
and it indents in.
Yeah.
It's always best to leave it for a couple of days.
Those indents are coming out of that carpet beautifully downstairs. Not downstairs, in the bedroom.
In the guest room.
Yeah. I said to Mike we could call it guest suite and put a bucket in there.
It goes under.
Goes under.
I did actually look on eBay last night for one of those lovely Victorian jug and bowl sets.
Oh, yeah.
That would look nice on the dresser.
It would. Okay, that's me done then.
Okay,
With
so
that,
I will continue to.
I'll put that on the floor.
That one just sprung out on its own there.
Floor,
Took my eye out.
floor behind us. There we go. Right.
So what date is it? It's the 8th of December today.
It is. Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Right, I'll just move this out of the way, then I can paint these because I'm not allowed to paint on the cutting mat.
You're not allowed to paint on the cutting mat. That's why it's called a cutting mat, not a painting mat.
I'm made to sit on the naughty step if I do.
Mm.
For hours
And hours.
and hours. Right.
I should really get the bin, shouldn't I?
It would be an idea.
Yeah. Tell you what, you just carry on and I'll tidy up around you.
I'll carry on quite happily as we are, yeah.
I'll put the big shot away. It's got its own place to live now.
It has. Right, fast forward, I'll get cracking with these and then you don't see me do
explain what we're going
three.
to do first.
Well, I'm just going to paint them with a little bit of copper paint with my sponge dauber. I love using the sponge daubers that Tim has because
Hello, Poppet.
oh, we've got a Bentley.
Look who's come to say hello.
Hello,
sweetie
Bentley Booze.
pie. He's just woke up. He's
Has
been
he?
asleep on the couch.
He's had a trying morning.
He has.
He's walked to the church at the end and back, so he's all worn out now.
Did you not go to the PA arcade this morning?
No, he didn't. It was too wet, and I got up late. Remember, because I didn't
Fair
have a
enough.
very good night.
Hello, beautiful. Hello, sweetie.
He's all fluffy and yawny.
Just having a cuddle. Hang on.
A gratuitous cuddle.
Good boy.
There we are. So that's the outer bit done, and then I'll just put my.
I'm gonna go. Do you want to go again now?
Who wants? He's had enough now.
Do you want to go again now? No.
Okay.
Put it in there.
That's number 1. And I'll just use my scalpel. Just hold it down so I
Just standing there in the doorway.
look in. So that's number 1.
Cool. Right, we can go on fast forward or jump to when you've done all 3 then.
Yep. Okie dokie. Oh, Mike said not to dry it on top of this mat because it's heat proof but not heat resistant. I've just discovered my fingers are neither. So it's a bit on the warm side with the heat gun. So I've got my 3 cogs. Just want to give them a little bit of tone rather than being completely flat. So a little bit of distress ink around the outside just helps to give it a little bit of a slightly distressed look. It makes the copper almost go bronzy. I've got a molting tool here, pardon the expression.
I'm back.
And he's back. He's just been to take the pizza out of the fridge for lunch. We had pizza last night, but we had eyes bigger than our belly.
Yes, so we're forcing ourselves to have leftovers for lunch.
Cold pizza, but it's nice. Nice pizza. And for tea, I'm having... what am I having?
You're having macaroni cheese with pancetta.
It is, it's lovely, isn't it?
And a herbed crust.
And it's
Parmesan herbed crust.
And it's from one of the value supermarkets, Aldi, isn't it? Or Lidl.
Yes, it is, and it's absolutely beautiful.
It's better than Marks and Spencer's or any of the expensive brands like Waitrose.
Yep. And I'm having meatballs al forno.
He is. Okay, so that's my 3 cogs. So now I need to punch out my little festive. I'm just explaining that the heat mat is heat proof, not heat resistant.
That's right.
And neither are my hands.
Were you holding it in your hands?
I was. It didn't occur to me that it would get quite as warm as it does. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yes.
When you're stupid like me. Let's do it. 3.
Yeah, so when you've got one of these Ranger mats, they're heat proof, which means that heat doesn't damage it. However, if you've got it on one of those self-healing cutting mats underneath,
They don't like it at all.
The heat transfers through, so you end up buckling the mat underneath.
Which we've done 3 or 4 times.
Yes.
Or to put it right, I've done it 3 or 4 times.
Well, no, I've done it as well. I mean, I tend to have a separate cutting mat as well.
Hence the lovely black and white one.
Yes, this is one of the tonic. Is it? No, it's not tonic. It's his X-cut.
X-cut.
See, this is perfect because it's black for funerals, look,
And white
for weddings.
So one cutting mat does all.
Exactly.
Which is always nice. There we go. I like a bit of grunge, but not too much. There we are. Okay.
Looks magic.
It does. So, these are then going to go in the middle there like that.
Yes.
So I need a little bit of glue, Mike. What do we have glue-wise?
Well, what sort of glue do you want?
I want some glue that's going to stick this to that. Some paper glue.
PVA should do it.
PVA. Have we got some PVA handy?
There should be one of those PVA pens. Or if you go into that box there, that lovely strawberry thief one, the Elmer's purple.
Elmer's purple will
There
do
you
just
go.
nicely.
Look, see that? All you had to do was just reach over, rather than run to the other side of the. That's not coming out, is it? There you go.
Very slowly, but I don't want to lock. It buckles. It goes clear though, doesn't it? When it's.
It does. I got out of my chair for some reason. Why did I get out of my chair?
I think I frightened you.
No, I was looking for that. I know there's one more of those PVA paint pens somewhere, but I haven't seen it since we moved the office.
Oh dear.
So I know there's a full one kicking about somewhere. And I'm just wondering where it is. This is the problem when you've just moved. I haven't moved house, but just moved rooms.
Which is enough.
Yeah, and I've tidied everything away. Everything's got a home. Everything's got a space.
But we're just not sure where the home is for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Not sure where I've put everything. I'm not familiar yet.
1 and 2.
Okay, so just in case you're not familiar, Elmer's School glue goes on purple, dries clear, exactly like it says.
Very good. It's very good glue as well.
It is, and very inexpensive from where I get it from. If you're in the UK, pop across to Home Bargains, your nearest Home Bargains. It's down where all the kids' stuff is. You know, where all the felt and the foam and the Play-Doh and stuff is.
Okay, it's 2. And number 3. Always in 3s, remember. There we go. That's it. That's lovely.
Okay, what I would do
Yeah.
is I'd stack them,
Yeah.
put one on top of the other,
Yes.
like that, and then just pop that on top of it over into the corner,
Yeah.
and that way you've got the weight that'll hold it down while you're doing other stuff,
Like what?
like putting your white splatters on the back.
Oh, I'd forgotten about those. Cool, okay.
It's a good job I'm here, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? So, we put a little bit on the cloth, on the mat, don't we?
That's right.
Okay.
You need more than that.
Am I? Okay. Still go mad. Right,
There's not
and
one
then...
left. There's the fan brush. Right, if you reach into that same box, the
Yeah.
Strawberry Thief box, see, that's it.
The other one says alcohol on it.
And then mix it with the brush. There we go. You've got a big blob of paint there. Mix it
Yeah.
all in. And then with your finger. That's it.
I've got it all in my trousers.
And it washes out.
Good job, really, isn't it? Well, this is fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. I'll just put that over there to dry, and I'll clean the base. I've got it after everything.
It's fine, don't worry.
He's saying it's fine. Later on, I'll get a shout at me.
I've not broken into a cold sweater or anything,
No,
so
I'll
you're
use
okay.
I'll use a wet thingy, a wet wipe. There we go.
We've got to drop that in some water.
There we are. Would you just dry the mat for me, please? Thank you very much. Look at this team effort. Super duper.
Got to make sure I keep that tidy crafter reputation that I've got.
Okay, so just dry the background off quickly with it.
Just give it a blast.
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's like it's snowing. Mike's made a suggestion. It's a wild suggestion, but I'm going with it. I feel a bit like that today. I'm actually going to use some structure paste around the outside to make it look like snow. So you have to bear with me on this because I've not really done this before. So apparently you get it under the spatula, and then you just like that.
Yeah, but don't get it even. That's it.
Okay, coming out the cold sweating.
Somebody's outside his comfort zone. Excellent. Try and fill in your gaps. That's it. Just go all the way around. Just kind of creates a really nice kind of white grungy frame. That makes it look as though you may be actually peering through a window.
So what is this paste? It's structure paste.
It is structure paste. Well, texture paste, structure paste, embossing paste, they're all pretty much the same thing.
What's this one by?
This one's by Imagination Crafts.
Ah, yeah.
I've had this for a while. But depending on what brand you go for, you see, some are coarser than others.
What do you mean, they swear a lot?
Yes.
Yes.
No, the actual grit piece is in it.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. So this particular one from Imagination Crafts here in the UK is fairly fine. Our friends at Indigo Blue do...
They do different ones.
yeah,
don't they?
they do a fine one, but they also do a real gritty one as well. But if you go to
It's
any
heavy
of your...
now. It's heavy now.
Yeah, if you go to your any kind of craft store, just have a look, because usually it'll say on it whether it's fine or whether it's... You notice how the distress ink has also started to come through?
Yeah, I like that. That's because it's water based,
Exactly,
isn't it?
and it's picked it up from the edges.
That's great because it looks like it's all distress as well.
Yes.
Because you can put distress ink into structure paste, can't you?
You can colour it if you want to. So this is just getting you into good practice for when you do your Christmas baking.
Oh yeah, when I do my cookies. Made some cookies last night, well, some biscuits last night, and they are cherry, crushed hazelnut, and raisin. I should be sharing them with you in the new year on the Steam Kitchen. Yes.
Okay, we're going to leave that to dry now.
do I use a gun thing with it, the heat gun?
You can do, and I will make sure the lid is back on there, and I'll put the spatula into some water to make sure it doesn't set.
Brilliant.
And in the words of Arnie,
I'll be back. Okay, so it's now dry eventually. It's taken a while, we've had a bit of lunch. And as you can see, the edge is
marvellous.
just sort of peeking through.
Yes, but doesn't that look better?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think so anyway.
I do as well. Okay, so now I've got my 3 cogs.
Your 3
baubles, Christmas baubles. So I'm just going to get the matte. We'll use the, since it's Christmas, we'll use white. There we go. Okay. Could I borrow that compass you had earlier? The pointer.
Would you want the pokey tool instead?
Pokey tool will be great, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little hole there. Like that.
Do you know, I did have at some point a 1/16 of an inch hole punch.
Oh, that's a bit small, isn't it?
Mm.
So then we'll put a little hole in there.
But I've got no idea where it's gone.
And then a hole in, doesn't matter if it hangs a little bit crooked, does it?
No.
Put one there. And then one in just there like that.
Yes. I keep forgetting they're not wood.
I know. Okay, so I've got my florist wire. So I just pop it through. Put it round. And then to twist.
Twisties. I think you should make some for the tree.
That's one. And two. I might actually make some MDF ones next year.
For the tree?
Yeah.
Well, they'd need to be fairly lightish so they don't bend the branches.
Yeah, well the MDF isn't that heavy, is it?
Well, I suppose not.
3mm MDF. Could sell a kit for people to make their own. With all the
Steampunk
bits.
Christmas
Steampunk
decorations.
Make your own decorations. I'll have to address that when we get to next year. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay them on, audition them I think is
Audition them, yes.
So we have sort of one there, and one sort of there. Does that work for you, Mike?
I would have, if it was mine,
yeah.
I would have one.
I've got a thing to go and remember my Christmas
Oh,
banner.
where's that going to go?
It's going to go down there. Like that.
Oh, well, in that case then. Yeah.
One there.
So,
And then one up just a little bit, so
Yeah.
they're not. Right, so I'm going to make a little hole into the. That's number 1. So, and then number 2. About that.
yep. Yep, yep.
Number 3. About there. So,
Excellent.
the middle one's going to go in first. So we'll just pop it through the hole. Make sure it's facing the right way.
Are you going to put some dimensional dots on the back to hold them, or are you
Yes.
going to have them so they're swinging?
I think I might have them sort of swinging. I'm not
Okay.
sure yet. I'm just bending them through for now to see. I don't want to put them all in and then find that they're the wrong height or they're not working, because they have to, of course, have to go together, because they are cogs after all, aren't they? 2. And number 3 is the longest. Be there.
Don't forget you've got your banner to go, so.
Yeah, so I'll just turn that to that. There we go. Over that. And we have our little banner, which has got self-adhesive on the back.
I didn't see you do that. Did you sneakily do that downstairs?
I did. Let's take that off of that. And that can go just sort of there like that. So I've got the. Do you think they're alright like that?
I don't know, great. You're going to need to tape them down the back.
I am. Let's put some tape on the back then, Mike. If you don't mind.
I would do, but any ideas?
I think there's some where we've been decorating next door. There's a big roll of masking tape.
Right.
That would be ideal.
Oh,
I think
hang on. I've got this massive great big roll of masking tape here.
that would be a good idea. Would you just hold the roll for me, please?
Just so you don't stab your fingers.
Yeah. I can put another piece on the back to sandwich it if I need. There we go. That's number 2. Thank you. And 3.
Einstein, right?
Oh yeah. They're a bit insane those, aren't
They
they?
are a bit,
So I think
but no less than what we'd expect.
no. So that just needs punching now, and I'll put it into. I don't know where the where my book is.
Your book,
Hmm.
we put it somewhere safe.
We have.
Just there. Look at that. Been able to just lay my hand on it again.
There we go. Okay, I'll use one of the insert pages for one of the inside pages for a template.
Yes.
Because if not, I'll do what I did last time and get them in completely the wrong place and have to do it twice. I wasn't really pleased. Oh yeah.
Want a pencil?
Thank you. Know which way is best for it. That's not going to work.
It normally does.
It isn't very well, I don't think. It's got the adhesive on the back as well, remember, so...
Oh, right.
There we are.
Put the crocodile then. Actually, it's bent out of shape.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pass me the crocodile, please, Mike. The crocodile will cut through anything.
It'll even cut through skin and babone.
Bone, yes. Super.
Probably.
Thank you.
Do you want to... Might need the hole poking out
That's
so you can
fine.
see it.
That's fine, no problem. Come here. Okay. And I'll put that into my
Scalpel.
book there.
Crocodile. Forceps. Oh no.
Right. Oh, I forgot to put that page in.
Lions, tigers and bears. Oh my.
Right, put that one back in. I'll put it at the front of the book because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
So there we have.
Ian's Ode to Christmas.
Ends up to Christmas.
3 steampunk Christmas baubles. Fantastic.
Yes.
Like it.
Excellent. Brilliant. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you for watching.
Suitably off the wall.
If you haven't subscribed, please do so
By clicking the button.
by clicking the button at the end of this video.
Excellent.
And I can't remember what else is something about. No, it's gone.
You can tell you've had something to eat. You just want to go to sleep now, don't you?
Yeah.
If you've enjoyed watching the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up because it really does help. Share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, which you've already done,
Yes.
blah 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 blah. That's all from us for now,
So it's bye bye from Bentley, who's fast asleep in bed, and bye bye from me.
and we'll see you all again real soon.
Bye for now. I think my tummy's rumbling.
It's like Santa in his workshop over there, look.
Humbug.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.